Charlie Sheen doc is very good.
Did Hollywood shun him? I can't keep track. I
think
of all
so, because later was like the winning thing. He went off the rails. He talks about it.
Tiger blood. You know, the thing about him is like, he never hurt anyone else, right? I mean, now granted,
no, you should watch the doc.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't think know him very well. Welcome, new people. You should know that we are never prepared. We are always wearing sweats. We're never wearing makeup.
I would almost consider myself the MC of this podcast. I am the narrator.
So welcome. We hope you enjoy this.
Hello, Erin. How are you doing?
You know, Shana Tova. It's
Shana
the Jewish
Tova?
New Year.
Okay.
New beginnings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's funny. Is today the day?
What day?
Like, is today the start?
Yesterday was.
Oh, yesterday was. Okay, because something.
I don't know if it was like a sundown situation and like it's today, but we did prayers last night at dinner.
Okay, because something is in the air, because I have been taking accountability all over the place. Okay. It started this morning when I had a real parenting fail.
Okay.
Okay. So I send, this is something, maybe I don't need to bore the audience with this.
No, I want to hear it.
Okay. I send, water bottles and thermoses and things that are expensive, things that, to school. And somehow my 9-year-old brings them back, but my 14-year-old doesn't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of just saying like, V, these are expensive things. Like I can't just keep getting more thermoses. Like you gotta be on top of your stuff. You gotta blah, blah, blah. Instead of me just coming at her and having a calm conversation, I was so triggered while I was making school lunches, couldn't find the thermos. And I just totally lost my shit. I totally lost my shit. I was like, what is wrong with you? And why are you like really just terrible, just the worst. And I sent her off to school with that energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt terrible. And so I wrote her an email and I go, I am so sorry. Like I should never, ever behave that way. I should be able to control my emotions much better. Like I am your example of how you're supposed to communicate. And I think it's really important as parents that we don't have this attitude of like, it's my way or the highway and this is a dictatorship. It's like, no, it's not. It is, yes, of course, we are it's our home. We're the boss. But we have to show our kids what taking accountability and being wrong looks like. And then how we handle
How is she supposed to ever be accountable if she's never seen you and be accountable?
And how is she supposed to, know that you're going to make mistakes in life and here's how you can fix it. Mm-hmm. It's like we have to be better at, I think.
Wait, so what did she, I love that you sent her this email. So what did she say?
Well, she hasn't responded yet.
Oh, okay. That's not great. Why did she go to school today on Rosh Hashanah?
Because she goes to a Catholic school.
Whoa. That's so crazy. But then she gets off something else like Ash Wednesday or something maybe.
Yeah. I don't know what her schedule is, but no, they're not. No.
Wow. She goes to a Catholic school. Okay. Well, Sarah, I'm very impressed. And I have to say, I have noticed a difference.
I know, but now
in you.
In me.
No, in you.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say in V.
No, I've noticed a difference in you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I fully have noticed a difference in two different situations. Okay. One is the email that V sent to you the other day from school when she was having a tough day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The old you would have written a very different email back than the new you. The new you,
Really?
when you showed it to me, I was like, this is some phenomenal parenting. Like you really took the high road and you gave like very good advice. And it was not like, vengeful or whatever it maybe would have been before. You gave really good advice. If you want to share that story, that's up to you.
Oh, I would love to, because even the driver who was driving us at the time was like,
that was a really good email.
Wait, I kind of want to say that to my daughter.
I know. I mean, listen, you could, I don't know. It's up to you because it's your daughter. But then the second thing is that Sarah and I started to get into it on set the other day. of we were doing this Airbnb Netflix shoot, and we went down a path that could have turned into a big argument.
Wait, I swear to God, I don't even know what you're talking about.
About the event that we canceled.
Oh, okay.
It could have become a fight, even though it doesn't need to be.
Okay.
It could have become a fight. And instead of what I would expect the conversation to look like, you had I had a very different experience. And you were like, you know what happened was, I'm trying to explain like in my mind. So,
well, just say it, I guess. I mean, it's not like that many people listen to this podcast. Like, just say
no, but like what I was going to say is that usually what I experience is the like raging or whatever, right? And I have no idea what's behind it. It's just like you are just. I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't like. It's not. Yes, like I want this to be a positive conversation.
It's
right?
okay. No, it's okay.
So,
it's okay. Just be real. It's fine.
But what was happening is that you explained to me what your anxiety was about the situation, which was making you. Okay, let me just explain to everybody.
Okay, I know what you're saying. I get it, but the audience doesn't get it.
Sarah and we had this event planned. Okay, it was a networking event that we were putting together. We want to come up with things to do at our new store. We want to thank all the people that we work with. You know, there's hundreds of people. There's so many women that work in these corporate jobs, whether it be for Disney, for Hulu, for Netflix, like for all these different big companies that they
WME,
in 3 Arts, in different ways have touched
artisan brand. Sorry, I'm just giving them all credit.
In different ways have touched the show that we've made and the work that we've done. And they all love Favorite Daughter. Every time we go to meetings, they're wearing Favorite Daughter. So we wanted to do a little event at the store, have some cocktails, some drinks, some food, shopping, give them all a really good discount, have them all shop, whatever. Mm-hmm. We've been planning the event for like 2 months or something. Sarah's been on all the emails. She helped us work on the guest list, blah, blah, blah. 6 days before the event, I don't know, what was it? Something like a week before, out of the blue, Sarah goes, I don't want to do this event. I want to do it differently. I don't like how this is. We need to push it. This is too rushed. I don't like this feeling. This is too rushed and it's not ready. I'm not doing it. And I felt really bothered by this. And usually you would just sort of like, you would freak out and then I would freak out back on you and I would get mad and you would get mad and like nothing would get done and nothing would get solved. And I tried to clearly state what my issue was. And I said, it's very frustrating for me because you're saying this feels really rushed and you're saying this feels like she was like, I didn't know anything about this basically. And I said, but you've been on every email. You've seen the guest list. You approved the guest list. You added people and took people off the guest list. We've talked about it for 2 months. And then right at the finish line, you decide it's too stressful for you. It's too rushed. You're not prepared. You're not ready. And that you don't like how it's all come together. And so you want to cancel it, which to me feels very unprofessional. And I wish you would just 2 months ago say you didn't want to do it or get more involved to make it the event you want it to be. So I felt frustrated by that. And instead of you being like, I don't know, argumentative with me about it, you stopped yourself and you were like, here's what I'm feeling. I'm having anxiety because I want the event to be great. And maybe part of it's on me because I don't respond to things or I was on these emails and I didn't pay attention to them. And I totally understand why that's frustrating. I'm having anxiety because I don't want no one to come to this event or them not to have a good experience. And I really would like to make it better. And like, I'm sorry if I wasn't responding. I should be more, I don't know. I should be more present on my emails.
On top of shit.
On top of shit. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you explained to me where the like panic was coming from, which is you were having anxiety. I'm really scared this event is going to be good. Mm-hmm. And it helped me understand why you went into that, like you clicked into this like panic mode of like, we have to cancel this, Mm-hmm. And then, by the way, you won in the end. We canceled it. But I left.
Well, we postponed.
We postponed it. But I left feeling like you understand.
Wait, sorry. No, she didn't come in here. But what are you doing here? Okay, don't play hide and seek in here. They decided to play hide and seek the second. They haven't played hide and seek in here in a year. And now they want to play hide and seek. Okay, go on.
Anyway, I left the situation not feeling mad that we postponed it. understanding where you were coming from and feeling like you acknowledged that if you wanted to have such strong opinions about this event, you should have been more involved in it, you know? And so I was like, I slept good. And I was like really impressed.
Okay. Well, thank you. Look, it works if you work it. Like, I am doing the work. I am in my self-discovery era, all the things. But I think that if we all understood that behind most of the things that we do that frustrate other people, that enrage other people, that whatever, behind almost all the time, behind it is fear. Levels of fear and ego. It's never usually malice. It's never like behind all the way in the ways in which I've done things in my life has never been just like, I'm evil, I'm a bitch, I don't care, I'm narcissistic. It's never any of that. It's always something else that I'm incapable of being honest about. So I was honest. I was like, I have PTSD. I have PTSD from doing things bad. I have PTSD for doing things that people don't show up for, that people don't think. We're now in a position where we have to deliver. Like, our expectations have changed and I want to deliver, like whatever it was. We don't have to keep getting into it. But
which, by the way, I understand that. All I want is that then you be involved earlier.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, of course,
For me, I get stressed about being unprofessional. Like, I don't like the idea that I've wasted time looking at a guest list. We've wasted time talking about an event for, 8 different times. And the last second, Sarah cancels it. It's like, what? So anyway, I appreciated how you felt about it. I mean, how you communicated about it.
Thank you. I mean, look, I think that a lot of the ways in which we react to things are, if we took time to actually unpack and delayer what is actually behind our rage in situations, everything would be in a better place. I woke up this morning and I saw, I haven't posted or been on Instagram for the last couple days because it's so funny. People are like, is everything okay? I'm like, it's been 3 days. Like, am I that online? People are like checking in. Are you alive? Like, literally 3 days I haven't posted. But I was on, like, I think a lot of us are. I've been on, X and Instagram and even TikTok. And it's like I said to you yesterday, I don't need to explain to the audience how algorithms work, but the algorithm, it is truly a weapon. I have been in a state of just anger and sadness, and I've just been seeing red. I've just been seeing red.
And what I said to you is that the algorithm creates 2 completely different realities for people.
Yep.
No matter what it is that you're looking at, whether it's government, whether it's a current event, whatever it is, world events, you are getting a completely different reality than somebody else with a different algorithm. And that is scary. And it's why we can't agree on anything, because we're getting completely different realities.
It is why we are all so enraged. Everyone is enraged. I mean, Erin, I posted this morning because remember the Coldplay couple? Okay. So it's just,
I saw.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, it's something stupid, but I when it was all happening, I was posting about it and I was like making fun of them. I was like, oh, when HR, blah, 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 like whatever it was, I was making fun of them for a laugh. And I got what I wanted. I got my dopamine hit because people were like, LOL, you're the funniest. Oh my God, that's the funniest.
I don't know if anyone said that, but yeah.
No, I said something funny and about it and at their expense, okay? At the time. Now, let me be clear. I don't give a shit what people do within their marriage.
No, it's just something to do. We all get that. It's just a funny meme. It's 2 people. It's a funny thing that happened. And it's like, ha, 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 moving on.
Right. But here's what happens is that we all jump on these bandwagons. We all come together because it feels like we're united. We're united. We're a community. We're all together in fuck these people. How dare you? You're HR and you shouldn't be doing that. You're married. And we never stop to think these people, they didn't break the law. They didn't do actually anything illegal. They seem like they have good kids. Their kids are in good college. Like they're fine people, right? Like they're not perfect. They're imperfect people.
Let's not even say that. The point is we don't know.
We just don't know. But we just enjoy, and I don't want to generalize because not everybody did, but like a lot of us, myself included, we just enjoy the demise of other people because honestly, it is deflection instead of reflection. This happened in a time when things were not going great in my life. A lot of things were...
This was like 2 weeks ago.
No, it was like a couple months ago.
It was?
Well, I don't know. Things haven't been going well for me for a while. But like it happened at a time where I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna stop thinking about my shit. I'm gonna stop thinking about my relationship, about all the things going on in my life. I'm gonna deflect, and this is more fun. This makes me feel better because I can just focus on this instead of focusing on myself. Anyways, so I just woke up this morning and I was like, I feel bad. I feel stupid. Like we live in a time where we have so many awful things happening in this country, so many terrible things happening on a regular basis, so many terrible people walking the streets freely with zero consequences. And we have decided that like, let's ruin their life. Like, let's ruin their life.
By the way, this is going to be perfect conversation for when we have Milli Vanilli on.
Yeah. Let's strip them of their livelihood.
But it's true. Look at Monica Lewinsky. How much we ruined her life. Look at Milli Vanilli over this freaking, fake singing that they did. And like one of them actually took their own life. I mean, it's a sickness that people have. We're part of it.
But we also know this, so we talk about it when it comes to kids, right? Like kids who are bullied online, right? Bullied online. It's an epidemic, right? And we talk about it. And we talk about it with such...
Have you watched Adolescence? We just finished it last night.
No. We talk about it with such empathy and with such sadness about what's happening to our kids. But it's like, we're doing it as adults.
Yeah, it's so true.
We're doing it.
I completely agree with you.
So
I agree with you. And I love the stance. And I think that you are evolving at a sped up rate lately.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, you don't give out compliments easily. It's like you don't do that. So I will take that, and I will continue to. I think we just need to normalize being like, shit, I was wrong. Like I was wrong. Also, a few people, because I had some time, I was just like sitting around. A few people were like, "This is a terrible take," and I go, it's a terrible take that I'm saying I feel bad about like how we react. Like I'm literally taking accountability. But here's what I've also, a few people were like, it's a very, I don't know. It's just we're all just getting too much joy out of, and I don't know, like, we don't have to dissect because this is a fun podcast. Remember, this is,
and I see some questions I'd like to get to.
Oh, okay. But you know what?
You have more to say? Can't be possible.
I have so much to say, but I won't. I won't do it. Okay. Today's audience questions are sponsored by our longtime friends at Bumble. Yes, we are all about connections, and Bumble is helping people find love and build real trusted connections.
Yep. Bumble, we love them. And, they encourage authentic connections with people. They encourage real conversations. They also have tips and expert advice in the app to help people go from messaging to a first date quicker and meet each other in the real world, which really is the best way to do it.
You guys, the amount of people that we know that have matched on Bumble, that have met their partners, that are now parents because of Bumble. People come to us on the street more than you can imagine, being like, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
No, the number of good stories that we hear over the years. I mean, I've said this before, but you really you feel the energy of the founder in a product. And that is very true when it comes to Bumble. Bumble was founded by a woman, Whitney Wolfe Herd, who saw a problem with online dating, and she set out to basically just build the solution. She started the company, and it's really to make women feel safe online, to make women feel heard and feel seen. And you really feel it in the product. You just feel it. It's just a different experience.
Yeah, it does feel like in the world of meeting people, in the world of connecting, it feels like the most wholesome, the most elevated. It just feels like the right caliber of people if you are looking for a strong, meaningful connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's really like the one thing that Bumble does very well. They just know exactly who they are as a brand, so anybody downloading the app does too. So, they know that Bumble is the app for love. It is the place where you go to connect with people, and also looking for people who really you're truly compatible with, and not only when it comes to your interests and values, but also in terms of what you're actually looking for. Like if you're looking for a real relationship, you know that person is too.
No, it's amazing. I mean, basically what they did was, which is why we love Bumble so much, they've always been like, they basically listened and took on members' feedback. Okay, so now you can add multiple layers of verification, like your photo, like your phone number, your government ID. So you can just feel very confident that the people that you're talking to are the people that they say they are, which is very important for online dating. Don't get us started. I mean, Whitney she's taken this to the law. She's very passionate about this. They also launched an advice hub in-app. That space is going to host exclusive content from 3 dating experts. One of them, who we have had on the pod, Jillian Turecki. Jillian, she's brilliant.
Yeah, I really love her. I literally just got sent something that she posted the other day, and it was so brilliant. She's so fantastic. She always has really wise advice. And if I was single, I would definitely want to be getting advice from her.
Everything she says is just what are the kids saying now? A mic drop moment.
I don't think kids are saying that. No.
People are saying it. Everything she says is, if I live my life the way she told me to live my life, I would be happy.
Yeah, you really would be.
Keir Grains, Shan Boudram, those are the other people. The content is themed around key areas of the dating journey, beginning to end. You're going to get insights from members such as how to be yourself when dating, which is not easy. No, it's actually very hard to do.
Weirdly, just so hard to just be yourself. It's so funny. It really is. But it's actually the most important thing that you can do. And Bumble, I don't know. Bumble's just doing it right. They always have. So I'd say that no matter where you are in your dating journey, if you're not already on Bumble, I think you should download it now. It's definitely the dating app for right now, and the one that is really helping people find the love that they are looking for.
Yeah. So are you thinking about dating again? I think that you should take this as your sign. Start your love story on Bumble. You guys, we worked at Bumble, okay? I don't know if you guys know that. We worked at Bumble. We are obsessed with the culture that was created there. Whitney Wolf Hurd has been a mentor to us. She gets it. We've seen the people on this app. We've met a lot of those people. This is really, I think, the place to be when you're looking for a relationship. When you are looking for a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Sarah, let's get to some questions.
All right, getting back into dating after a nasty divorce. Tips for staying positive.
Okay, these are questions that came in from you guys that are specific to dating.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting back into dating after a nasty divorce, how to stay positive. I mean, staying positive around anything that you're struggling with is a practice, and there's no one way to do it. You almost have to reset every day. I mean, even earlier today, I just was like, I'm in a mood. I'm just in a mood. I was snippy in the car. I feel like I had good reason to be, but I was like, I literally thought to myself, do I need a nap? Like, how do I get back on track? I drank a protein shake. I did a reset. I did a little walk around the apartment. I closed my eyes for 10 minutes, and I was like, I got to reset this day. Sometimes it's just a decision. But when you're getting back into the dating scene and you're, a lot of times people really focus on the negative. What if I'm too old? What if someone doesn't want to date with somebody with kids? What if there's too much drama? Those things can all be true, but none of those things matter with the right person. You have to focus on what you are bringing to the table, not focusing on the negative.
Well, that is a very good lesson. I think we need to talk more about that. That we, a lot of the times after a nasty divorce, we're kind of riddled, I would imagine, I don't want to generalize, but we're riddled with, you know, it's normal to be angry, to be judgmental, to honestly be a little cynical. It's very hard to go from a nasty divorce to being optimistic about the future. Couple things. I'd like to just believe that the universe is greater than this. I just love to believe that the universe is not going to bring you two duds. You know, it's kind of like if it's nasty, it didn't go right. I want to believe that the universe is going to bring the right person into your life, and you have no other choice other than to believe it. Our thoughts
also,
are.
Sorry, I was just going to say that the things you can control, like your attitude, matter almost more than your circumstances. It's like you can have all this craziness, all this nastiness and this drama, but if you have a good attitude about it, if you're coming to the table and you're having fun on a date and you're looking at the positive and you're bringing good energy, it really overrides your circumstances. If you come in, like I look back, I've said this before, and I think about me coming out of a breakup and I talked about it on my dates. Like I complained about the guy.
So sad.
I'm showing text messages to prove what I went through. I mean, I really am embarrassed looking back on it, and it doesn't shock me that these people were not people who wanted to date me. But when I met Simon, I came from a really different energy. I was like, I'm gonna put my best foot forward. I'm just gonna have a good attitude and a good vibe because I can't control my situation right now. And guess what? It worked. I snagged him, I tricked him, and now he's stuck with me.
I would also say that I bet you if you were to really, really get honest with yourself, no nasty divorce usually is only one person's fault. There's got to be one or two things that maybe was in your control. So instead of going on your new dates, being like, screw him or screw her or screw whatever, I think it's kind of empowering to say when it's appropriate, maybe not on the first date, but maybe it is the first date, to kind of take some accountability, to be like, look, this is why it ended, but now I can see my part. People want to be with an evolved person. People don't want to be with someone who never sees their side of the street and only blames. So I would just try to I would not start dating again until you've really dealt with all your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great advice from us. Truly great advice. So next question. What's a good opening phrase to use on dating apps that's not just hi?
Hot take. Okay, I have a hot take. This could be a bad.
You've never been on a dating app.
This could be. I sort of think it's empowering and sweet to take control. We always just assume the guy should lead with a compliment, but I sort of think it's cute instead of saying hi to say, you have such nice eyes. It made me want to click on you. Or is that weird?
Eyes. It made me want to click on you. I don't think you should be giving advice for this.
Okay. Well, what would you say besides hi?
I would say that you should say something specific about things that you saw in their profile.
Yeah, like their eyes.
Oh my God, you've been to Machu Picchu. I've always wanted to go there.
Oh, that's
What's
good.
it really like? Or, oh, you like surfing. I, despise surfing, so I don't think you're right for me.
Oh, that's actually funny. Being like, I see you surf. I hate the water, but I still like, if you can be funny.
Oh my God, I would literally say, hey, you surf. I hate the beach. Is there any way I could get you to quit doing that if we end up together? I would say something like that would make them laugh, but something specific. It's just a good way to start conversation.
Okay, so don't say you have nice eyes.
I don't think you should. Okay, the next question. How to feel confident on a first date?
Okay, well, I think first and foremost, get it out of your head that this first date is the person evaluating you. You're evaluating the person. You don't know if you're going to like them. I think we go into first dates thinking, oh God, what if they don't like me? What if they don't like my hair? What if they don't like my outfit? What if they don't like me in person? Like, no, you got to flip the script. You are walking into that date going, I don't know if I'm going to like this person. Let me see. And automatically you take the power back.
Mm-hmm. Someone also gave me advice one time. They said, when you look in the mirror, you automatically look towards your insecurity. So if there's something physically that my ears stick out, my thighs are big, whatever the thing is, you look straight at that thing and it like magnifies it. But nobody else is doing that. When someone else looks at you, they're taking in the full picture of your entire being all at once. So if you look in the mirror, you step back and you don't focus on one thing that you're insecure about, it kind of reminds you that other people aren't doing that same thing. And also, I think a reminder to feel confident on a first date is that that person is experiencing you in all these different senses, right? They're experiencing how you wore your hair tonight, what your perfume is that you're wearing, the jokes that you're telling, the food that you're ordering, your energy, how you're making them laugh.
Okay, Erin,
how
you're putting a lot of
treating the waiter.
pressure. This is a lot of pressure.
No, I'm saying that it's all these things mixed together. It's never just
I
one
see.
thing. So when you're obsessing over one thing, oh God, I'm having a bad hair day, or oh God, what if I don't tell a funny joke, or what if I don't know the right book that I said that I read recently? Just remember that you can't do anything right with the wrong person. You can't do anything wrong with the right person. There isn't really any pressure on this, because if whatever you do on this date doesn't work for them, that's okay. They're not your person. Yeah. It's fine.
That's such a good point. You could walk in and have the best outfit, be so hot, look great. But if you're rude to a waiter, no, I think a lot of people will be turned off by that. It's so true. It's all encompassing. It's all encompassing.
Exactly.
Oh, and don't order red wine because your teeth get all red. Your teeth get
Honestly,
all purple.
That's great advice.
Don't order red wine.
Bring floss.
The hottest. No, don't bring floss. The hottest person.
No, you should, but just like a little floss pick.
The hottest person with purple teeth is not hot. So it's just like, don't do the red wine.
I know. Recently, I tried to pick a fight with Simon, and he looked at me and he was like, "Your teeth are purple. I cannot take you seriously." And it literally like took all the power away. I had no power in the fight.
No one has power with purple teeth. All right, guys. Happy dating.
All right. Enjoy dating.
Okay. The weather is turning. The season is changing, which means people are under the weather. Things are, it's just sort of how it goes. The key to so much is hydration, hydration, hydration. We got to stay hydrated. And what we have now learned, or we've probably known for a while, just now more people are talking about it, is that a lot of the time, water is not enough to hydrate you. I know that sounds crazy. LMNT is helping everyone stay hydrated. It is zero sugar and zero dodgy ingredients found in many of the popular electrolyte and sports drinks, okay? Electrolyte deficiency or imbalance. It is causing headaches, cramps, fatigue, brain fog, weakness, all the things that we don't realize is actually dehydration. I love this stuff. If I'm gonna maybe go out, have a glass of wine, I prepare. Before I go out, I do my electrolyte drink mix, and then in the morning, I'll do another one, and I feel better. A lot of the times when I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh, my skin, it's a little dull. What's going on? I'm dehydrated. Quickly, powder, water, done. Each stick pack delivers a meaningful dose of electrolytes, free of sugar, artificial colors. LMNT is formulated for anyone on a mission to restore health through hydration. We just love this stuff. It's in all of our cupboards. All of our friends do it, our family. We love it. So right now, LMNT is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. That is 8 single serving packets free with any LMNT order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share LMNT with a friend. Get yours at drinklmnt.com/Foster. The deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/Foster.
Aging is usually Sarah's obsession, but I am right behind her, and it's, knocking on my door too, and I'm starting to really pay attention to it. And there are certain things I don't love about it. So I'm so excited about this product that we've had on the podcast for a while now. It is Fatty 15, okay? So C15 from Fatty 15, it's the first emerging essential fatty acid to be discovered in more than 90 years. It's an incredible scientific breakthrough that supports our long-term health and our wellness and healthy aging. So the Fatty 15 co-founder, she is Dr. Stephanie Van Watson. She discovered a female doctor discovering things. We love to hear that. She discovered the benefits of C15 while she was working in the U.S. Navy to continually improve the health and welfare of aging dolphins. I think of myself as a dolphin because I am unique and I am beautiful, and all of you are too. So based on 100 studies, we now know that C15 strengthens our cells and is a key healthy aging nutrient. So it basically is helping slow the biological aging at a cellular level. And everything is about working from a cellular level. That is where all the magic happens and all the damage happens. So you guys really need to try this. I cannot explain how impressive it is. It is science-backed. It is award-winning. It is patented. It was
It is 100% pure C15 and it's vegan friendly. It's free of flavors. There's no preservatives. It is as clean as they get. Okay. It's also 3 times more beneficial to your cells than omega-3s or fish oil. So Fatty 15 is on a mission to optimize your C15 levels to help support your long-term health and wellness, especially as you age. You can get an additional 15% off their 90-day subscription starter kit by going to fatty15.com/Foster and use the code Foster at checkout.
Montana's joining us today. Why don't you show your face, Montana? People have missed you. You're a high-powered.
Montana already has thoughts.
She's a high-powered producer.
She's switching us over. Maybe chat Emmys.
Sarah said she wanted to talk about something else, so I just threw that out there. You guys haven't talked about Emmys yet?
Hold on. We have our high-powered producer here now. She's joined us.
Now she's getting a little power hungry. She's trying to control the conversation.
No, she's so power hungry. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
She runs the company. She runs Fatigue
How long
Productions.
till she's a Republican? How long?
Yeah. Literally, how long? But Montana, what about this conversation don't you like? What's your opinion on it?
Sarah, my message literally said, love this so you can keep going.
No, I know, but I
didn't buy it, though.
Wait. You agree with me?
What? That algorithms are bad? Of course.
Yeah. Oh my God. Am I becoming a socialist?
No. You agree with her about how we are too hard on that couple and we jump on people?
Yeah. I mean, I think the internet is always a cesspool.
Montana, what's wrong with us?
As a society?
Yeah. Sorry, you're putting a lot of pressure on her. What if all of a sudden she started saying what was wrong with us, you and me? And you were
no, I didn't mean
meant
us.
society.
Yeah, I meant society. No, just we normally would have Montana jumping in and we have her thoughts and we're the mind of, someone young. And she hasn't.
She's honestly not that young anymore. She's literally in her mid-30s. This bitch is getting old.
You can get Olivia on here for young. She's 26.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
that's true.
Where's Olivia? Okay. All right, let's get to some questions. Oh, wait, while we have Montana here, since she'll be getting off soon, how was the Emmys for you, babe?
A magical experience. I mean, I know it sucked that you guys...
Oh, can you tell the kids to be quiet, please?
Sorry.
Yeah, those are your children. Control your kids.
No, I know.
School.
Tell them to be quiet.
It was amazing. It sucks that nobody wants us lost, but overall,
we knew we were going to lose. And you know what? I feel good about season 2. I'll tell you that this was my experience. I went into it, no expectations. We were never chosen to win on any level. And I'll tell you the reason why, because people ask me why. One is we came out in September. So we're so far away from the Emmys that I think we're just sort of not the new flavor of the month. The studio came out much more recently. And then I also think rom-coms aren't really thought of the same as a straight down the middle comedy like the studio. So people don't think of it in that category, but I don't know.
Also, when did inside shows become a thing? Remember, I've said this to you, but I haven't said it on the pod. We had so many ideas for sort of inside shows over the last few years. And the memo and the mandate was always no, Hollywood isn't interested in inside shows anymore. And then here we go, the studio.
I think that those things just change all the time. Anyway, I went there, no expectations, right? Happy to be here. It's a pleasure being here. And then you sit down and then somebody wins that wasn't picked to win. And then you're maybe I do have expectations. And then I start thinking fuck, I didn't write anything. I don't have anything clever to say. And then while we were in the ceremony, first of all, they gave Sara bad seats. They didn't put us next to each other. They put Sara behind us. That wasn't cool.
I mean, well, it went you and Simon. You're the creator of the show. So obviously, you and Simon are there. I mean, I think your manager, Ollie, I think he probably took my seat, but it's fine.
Yeah, he should have switched seats with you.
There's no world. Hi, Ollie. Sorry, I know you're here, but it's fine. There's no world where Netflix goes, I think Ollie should be sitting there instead of Sara. This is just not, it's not, but it's okay.
Crazy mistakes happen. Anyway.
We were all together. What do you, I mean,
we were all together.
It was actually totally fine.
Partway through the ceremony, a woman with a headset and a clipboard comes up to me and she says, can you please switch seats with each other, to me and Simon? Because Simon, I don't know, he just was on the aisle and I was just inside of him.
Oh, because for Best Comedy, they put the camera on the creators, but guess what? They did not.
No, well, so here's what happened. So they asked me to switch places with Simon so that I would be on the aisle. So then I'm thinking oh shit, oh God, yeah. we're winning. This is crazy. She's positioning me to be able to get up easily. She moved me to the aisle. Then our category comes up and a camera crew rushes to a different group of people 6 rows ahead of us.
Oh,
And
I
there was
didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, there was no camera crew even near me. And so then that seemed like a pretty dead giveaway that they weren't going to say us.
But also, why don't they, you know how when they're announcing nominees, they always put the camera on and then you show the reaction of who wins? Why is it
No, they didn't do
best
that.
comedy? Because they don't care about behind the scenes people.
No, they didn't put it on anyone. They didn't actually do that.
No, but
at the
that's what
Emmys.
I'm saying. Creators are considered behind the scenes people.
No. How dare you? I'm actually not. I'm actually
No,
considered
well, you're
talent.
you're actually not because you've been, but usually you don't know the names of creators of shows.
I think whatever. Regardless of that, they didn't show anybody. They didn't show the cast.
No,
they
I
didn't show
know.
anybody, but not for any category. They never put the camera on anyone.
No, they do. Yes, they do for actors, and it's always the cameras are always on the important people. They are.
Oh, so but for best comedy, they did not put it on anybody.
No. Which
Okay, I noticed that actually.
That's actually my favorite thing is watching the reactions of the losers. That's my favorite thing. That's my
And by
favorite
the
thing to
way,
watch.
Very hard to act like you're happy for the winner because now that I'm in that situation, I almost couldn't muster up a smile. I was sort of like,
yeah,
fake clap. No.
Remember when we did that at Critics' Choice Awards? We were straight up like sulking, and Kristen looked at us and was like, "Get a fucking grip." Do you remember that? Like, she literally was like, "You guys are embarrassing." She didn't say those words, but she looked at us like she said it with her eyes. She looked at us like, "Oh my god, these like bitches just arrived. Like this
first
is
time losing."
Yeah, this is not how we behave. Okay, you don't remember that? I do.
Wow, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Can I just say a random question that stuck out to me? Okay.
Wait, are we done talking about the enemies? I have more to say.
Oh, okay.
I have more to say. Are you going to talk about?
Oh,
okay.
Also, I have to send you something. Hold on, I need you to look at it on camera. I mean, like while we're on the phone.
You want my live? You want my live reaction?
Yeah. Okay. So we have a nanny who's Russian, from Ukraine, actually.
Okay, so we're done talking about the Emmys.
Yeah. Okay. You talked about your like personal growth for like 20 minutes.
I was going to say that you wore a custom fit for daughter dress. Like I was trying to, but like.
Oh, yes. We can talk about that. But,
okay.
But let me just send this to you. So we have a nanny who English is not her first language.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, I got this text yesterday while at work. Me and Simon got it. You can read it out loud.
I don't have anything oh, there we go. Okay.
You're going to have a hard time reading it out loud, but do it.
Noah fell asleep. She pooped at school. And her butt was, Erin, I can't read this out loud. Erin, I can't read this. Erin, if I got the Erin.
Oh my God, read it. You got to read it.
I can't, Erin. How can I say this?
I was you yesterday. I got this text while I was at work. I got this text.
Erin, if I got this text, I would get straight in the car and drive to my child to be like, what kind of weird shit's going on over here?
Okay, English is not her first language. Okay.
I'm going to read it, but I don't feel comfortable reading it.
I get it.
Noah fell asleep. She pooped at school and her butt was really red and I can't say it. I can't say it. Her puh. Okay, that's what I'll say.
You have to say the word or it doesn't make sense.
I won't say it.
Okay, I'm going to read it to you guys.
Erin, I'm taking my headphones out. I can't hear it.
Noah fell asleep. She pooped at school and her butt was really red and her pussy too. I took a photo to show you. They didn't change her diaper. Her pussy.
Erin,
this is what she said.
Erin, I don't think you can say that.
No, it's crazy. Simon side texted me, goes, I cannot believe she just wrote that word. I didn't know what to do. We were hysterically laughing. I didn't know what to do.
Erin,
we got home.
Oh God, I'm so uncomfortable.
And I said, Simon, you have to tell her that she can't use that word. He goes, I'm not talking to her about this. I am not telling her that. Okay, I'm not talking to her about that.
I'm so uncomfortable.
So then this morning, she gets here. She's making Noah breakfast. She's changed her diaper. She comes in. I'm making coffee this morning. It's like 7:15, and she says to me, "No." She says to me, "Her pussy looks better."
No, Erin.
And I'm like, "Oh wait, I have to say something. So I said, "Oh, by the way, that's not really the word that we would use." She goes, "Pussy? Yes, it is."
No, stop.
I said, no, it's not the word. She goes, yes, it is. I used this translator. I used Google Translator. So what she tells me. I translated the app on Google Translate, and it's the word. And she's basically saying to me, you're wrong. And I said, well, it's a word, but it's not the word you would use for a baby.
In
It's
English. No, it's not the
Yes.
word we use for anyone. Like, it's just, yeah.
And she was kind of like, but no, it's in the translate. Yes, it is. And I said, no, you would use the word vagina. And she said,
No, also,
she
I
said,
think,
vagina? Really? No, pussy. And I said, no, vagina. That is the word that you need to be using. And she almost was like, okay, I mean, you're wrong, but sure. And then I told Simon about it, and Simon said his Russian chats went wild with this text. It went viral. And there's like a word in Russian that when you translate it, that's what it translates to. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
I prefer like pee-pee. I don't know. Like, how do you like?
No, it's got to be vagina. They say you should not be teaching your kids like cutesy names for their private
No, I
parts.
know.
You got
I
to give
read
them
that
the
book
real.
too. I read that book too.
I didn't read a book, but you just say vagina, penis. Just keep it simple. Keep it
Mhm.
simple. Don't make them feel weird about it. Anyway,
Wow.
crazy
Okay,
text
you
to
really
get.
you really diverted the flow with that text.
I can't create the wild things that come into my life. This is just what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a question that I keep seeing that just jumped out at me.
Okay.
Is bad sex a deal breaker? He talks a big game, but he's awful in bed. I have an opinion. What's yours?
What does that mean, awful in bed? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think your and my opinions will differ because I'm more like old fashioned. Like, to me, good sex is when you're connected. Like, I've never had unconnected sex. I've never had in my entire life sex with someone. Okay, maybe when I was like 16, 17. But, you know, when you're just like stupid and young and doing things that you don't really want to do, you know, but like you do them and because you think you want to do them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
I
I'll
don't
say.
really know what you're saying. But,
I don't either. Okay.
my opinion on it
Mhm.
is that there are two different kind of like lanes that I would say for this. One is that chemistry is not necessarily something you can create. Right?
Agree.
Sometimes there's just chemistry with someone or there's not chemistry with someone. And a person that you might think is AKA, quote unquote, bad in bed, someone else might think that they're good in bed, right?
Yes.
Like that could just be chemistry.
For
okay,
sure.
so that's not changeable. But then the other lane I would look at is that the best, most connected sex you can have with someone is when you are communicating what you like and what you don't like. And it takes a lot of maturity to be able to do that. But I would say the best, most connected sex you can have with someone is when someone's saying, do you like this? Do you like this? And you're actually telling the truth. Hey, I don't like that. Or I like it more like this. Or I like more like that. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. That's kind of how you create the best sex with someone, is when you're being very honest about what you like and don't like. And by the way, men have no problem doing that. Men have no problem saying, tickle the balls a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They have no problem. But women were like, we liked it. It's like a haircut. It's like, I love every bit about it. And then you go home and cry. It's like, we're the same way in bed. It's like, if we were more comfortable being honest, we probably would have better experiences when we were younger because we would be saying the truth about what we don't like. So
true.
I guess that's all to say is that I think it probably could get better if you communicated, if you feel like you have good chemistry with this person and you want it to be good.
What is this thing as women where, and maybe it's the culture has shifted, but it's like the way that we learn to have sex, the way that we learn to be intimate. We were always like, I never had friends who would talk about, being open during sex as women, that it was just like you kind of like stayed quiet and you kind of, to your point, like if you didn't like something, you didn't really say it. Again, let's not generalize. That's not everybody, but pretty much like across the board, women are, that's why they say some of the best sex are with women who are in their 40s. And I think it's because, and 50s, and I think it's because not until then as women do you realize that the sexiest thing about a woman is when she knows who she is and when she's confident and uninhibited and not afraid to say what she likes, what she doesn't like, all those things.
Of what we tell young girls about how to communicate. I don't think it's specific to sex. I think it's like, that's not ladylike. Be a nice girl, be sweet. I think that there's something that happens where clearly boys become more comfortable asking for what they want or what they don't like, and girls aren't. And part of me wonders if, as girls, when we're 12, 13, 14 years old, there's this immediate shame associated with our bodies. You get your period and it's like, that's gross. And you don't want boys to know you're on your period, and you start to hide things and you start to grow boobs and you get self-conscious of it. And there's all these things that we feel like we have to apologize for, Oh God, I hope this doesn't gross you out. Oh God, I hope this isn't weird for you. Oh God, sorry about this or sorry about that. When we have to deal with it, but we act like we have to apologize for it. And I think there's just this innate apologizing for our existence instead of, wanting or expecting someone else to tolerate it or experience it with us. And so as women, I think the best thing we can probably do is not having anything to do with sex, but just to teach our girls to be more honest and comfortable being a woman. And being a woman is complicated emotionally and physically, whether it means the physical pain and discomfort that we feel on a monthly basis, or our challenges with fertility or getting pregnant or having cramps, or how complicated it is sexually. They're all connected. And so I think one just bleeds into the next, no pun intended. And we start to, feel shame around, oh God, this doesn't feel good, but I don't really know how to say that. Even though guys would be thrilled for us to tell them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that we should just create empowered women.
Yeah, I agree. I think
I was not empowered. I'd like my daughter to be empowered.
Oh my God, never. What do you mean? Like I was never concerned with, myself or my journey. It was all about like him.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I hope maybe this next generation isn't going to be like that. That would be amazing.
I feel like they might not be. I feel like they might not be. But like, so she's saying he talks a big game. What does that even mean?
That he thinks he's really great in bed, but he's not. Probably because nobody's ever told him.
I think though it's. What do
Sarah,
I want to say?
I have a lot of energy right now, and you're like have low energy
because I'm in myself. Could you for once be the pilot? I'm always the pilot. Like I'm
saying, let me steer.
Yeah,
Hand me
I just want to be the co-pilot.
Jesus takes the wheel.
I just want to be the co-pilot today. Also, I think I'm balding. I think like all these snatched ponytails I've done.
Montana. Now Montana's trying to steer. This is crazy.
Oh, what is she saying? Well, show your face, Montana. Don't just like hide behind a screen. If you're going to say something, say it to our face.
She was just pulling one of the questions out.
Wait, you know who my new favorite actress is? I am so obsessed with her. Have you watched the latest season of Hacks?
No.
Oh my God. This actress is
which one?
Such a comedic genius. I can't handle it. Montana, what's her name? I know you know.
Are you talking about Julianne Nicholson, the dance mom?
No, I know who she is. I'm talking about the manager, the co-manager. Kayla.
Oh, Meg. She's on every season.
You guys.
Yeah, she's the assistant?
Yeah.
She's now the co-manager.
So funny.
You guys, she plays the funniest
daughter of the guy who runs the agency?
No. Yes. Right. Her comedy, I am obsessed. Like I laugh more at her than I laugh by far at anyone in the show.
Two things. One, welcome to season 1. She's been there since day 1. Since the first episode.
I know, but this is her season. Like this is her season.
Why are you hyping up a competitor? This is crazy. They are our number one competitor. We got to get rid of them.
But they're done. They're done.
Oh, okay, good.
It's their last season.
Okay. Wait, they have one more season?
But honestly, Jean Smart is so incredible.
But if they have one more season, then they are not done. Then that means we're going to compete with them again next year.
I know,
always win.
I know, but they're not good. The studio will win again.
Okay, well, then we got to get rid of them. They're doing another season?
Studio?
Yeah. Oh, that's so annoying.
Wait, aren't they? I'm sure they are.
I don't know. We got to shut them down. We've got to
Anyways,
shut them down.
Why did this just come up? Why did I bring this up?
There's no reason.
No, there was a reason.
She's funny.
No, what were we talking about? Oh, maybe because I looked at did you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty? And it made me realize I've been watching Hacks.
Oh, well, I have not watched Summer I Turned Pretty, and I'm definitely feeling like I need to start, but is it too late?
But also, it's like the 3rd season. Why are we talking about it now?
I think it had like a big finale, and everyone just has become obsessed. But
Okay,
is the show over?
What's the obsession? Montana, come back.
It's a love triangle, and you're like team this or team that. It's giving Twilight in my mind, but I've never watched it. No, sorry. I watched the first episode. I couldn't get into it. I never went back. I should have given it more of a chance, and I'm willing to try again.
Okay. I'm going to try again too.
You guys, the amount of money I have spent on skincare, beauty products over the years, battling all things skin. And you really never realize, I never really realized that the thing that was being completely overlooked was the most fundamental step. The water you are washing your face in, the water you are showering in. We know how important it is to filter the water we are drinking in, but we do not talk enough in this same way about the water we are showering in. Clean water is the first step in an effective beauty routine, and it's a step that most people completely overlooked. Okay, I saw the Jolie filter all over TikTok, all over Instagram. Of course, I inquired. I was like, what is this thing that everybody is talking about? So it's the beauty wellness company that purifies the water for better skin, hair, and overall well-being. It is a best in class for removing chlorine and heavy metals. It is lab tested. It is clinically trialed. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little data because I love data. Clinically proven to reduce hair shedding in 81% of people. Lab tested to reduce hair frizziness by 40%. Lab tested to maintain color retention. Lab tested to protect the hair's surface layer. Oh, it's also giving strong water pressure. It fits in all showers, as the plumbing pipe size is universal. It's just, you don't have to take it from me. You can take it from all the testimonials from people maybe you respect more than me. So Jolie is going to give you your best skin and hair guaranteed. Head to jolieskinco.com/foster to try it out for yourself with free shipping. And if you don't like it, you can return your Jolie for a full refund within 60 days, no questions asked. This podcast is sponsored by Cotton. I love the sound of that. I don't need to tell you guys about Cotton, even though I am going to. Obviously, owning a brand, we try to use cotton as much as possible because it's the most trusted textile, I would say, out there. You just know what you're going to get when it comes to cotton. It really is the fabric of our lives. It's natural. It comes from the earth, okay? It starts as a flower and it matures into a ball with a fluffy interior, and then it is spun into the soft fabric that we all know and love. We all have sensitive skin in my house. We've dealt with a lot of different skin issues. Cotton is the most gentle on your skin. It breathes, keeping you cool, even when it is very hot out. And it has been very hot lately. It's hypoallergenic. I mean, it was the only thing I put on my kids when they were little babies. It was like 100% cotton. That was all I did. Also, our sheets, right? The sheets that we sleep in. Always 100% cotton. When your sheets say 100% cotton, you know exactly what you're getting. Our towels, 100% cotton. Also, you know what I think you guys probably don't realize? Some of your favorite blue jeans, guess what they are? 100% cotton, which I had no idea until I got involved with Favorite Daughter, until we started Favorite Daughter. I had no idea about any of this. Cotton is durable. It's easy to wash and care for. It doesn't pill. All your cotton stuff, it just stays fresh longer. It keeps its shape. All right, guys, check your tag for cotton. As I've said, it feels great to say cotton. It's the fabric of our lives. Learn more at thefabricofourlives.com.
We have confirmed that just using toilet paper is disgusting. If you are an adult who likes to be clean and you also go to the bathroom, you know that book, Everybody Poops? Well, it's accurate. not me, but most other people do. And Goodwipes is the cleanest way to take care of everything that you need to take care of to be a clean, functioning human being. Okay. What are Goodwipes? They are flushable wipes that are made with plant-based fibers. They are sensitive skin friendly, and they are in every bathroom in our house. They are super, super soft. Okay. They're like clouds. They smell great, but nothing overpowering. It doesn't smell perfumey or anything. It's like these very subtle scents, because they're not strongly scented. They're infused with soothing botanicals. They've got like aloe and vitamin E and chamomile, and their scents are very subtle. They're like rose water and shea cocoa and botanical bliss. Obviously, it's important to me that they are healthy and good for us. And Goodwipes are free from any harsh chemicals. There's no parabens. There's no dyes. They are totally safe. They are gentle for sensitive skin. And also, most importantly, they're actually flushable. We swear by them. So it's time to upgrade your restroom ritual with Goodwipes. Treat your tush to the clean, refreshed experience it deserves. Go grab yourself some Goodwipes at Target, Walmart, Kroger, or most local grocery stores. Just head to the toilet paper aisle and look for the bright aqua, the rose, and the emerald packs, or skip the trip and add them to your Amazon cart today. Goodwipes, because butts deserve better.
Oh, you know what everybody's talking about? The Charlie Sheen documentary.
Yeah, it's amazing. I told you about it. I've seen it. It's so good.
Where I go, people want to talk about it, and I haven't seen it. But you know
something
that
really
I
crazy?
know him.
Something
you know
really...
that?
Oh,
I did a movie with him. I did a movie with him. We were in Hawaii together for 3 months. It was at the height of him and Denise Richards when they were married. She was there the whole time with him. He was lovely. He was like so respectful. He was so funny. He was like, I really liked him.
Was he sober?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't ask him at the time. I mean,
but he seemed sober.
He seemed great.
Wow. You need to watch it, Sarah. You need to watch it. It's very good. The Charlie Sheen doc is very good.
So do we feel like this is, I don't want to call it like a huge comeback, because obviously 2.5 Men or whatever was like the biggest success, and he was the most highest paid actor. And, it's not like Hollywood shunned him. Did Hollywood shun him? I can't keep track. I think
of all that. Because later it was like the whole the winning thing. He went off the rails. He talks about it.
Tiger blood.
He went off the rails. He talks about it. He wasn't sober. He's now been sober for 8 years, maybe.
Right. So it's only a matter of time before he has his Brendan Fraser movie at Venice, where he's nominated for Best Actor. Or no?
I don't really think that that's the goal for him. I think he just wanted people to understand what he was going through, what his journey was, and now he just wants to like survive. And he's got 5 kids.
The thing about him is like, he never hurt anyone else, right? I mean, now granted,
no, you should watch the doc.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't think know him very well.
No, I know. No, I know nothing about him. I only know my personal experience with him. And I can only judge him off my personal experience and what I saw as someone who worked with him very closely on an island, for a couple months. And he was nothing but nice. But I guess my view of him
you should watch it.
Has always been like he was self-destructive and no one else got hurt in the process. But I guess I should watch the documentary.
You should watch it before you make any jump calls on that one. Okay. This question says, is a paperless post tacky for a small wedding rather than formal invitations?
No, I love paperless post.
I'll tell you how I know it's not tacky. Well, I'll tell you this. That's what I did. We did paperless post because we planned our wedding in 3 months. So we didn't have time to send out.
Tacky though.
The point is, I didn't think it was too tacky for me to do it. So
no.
Okay, this question says, Erin, we want to know all about baby number 2. I'm going to be much more open this time because it's not that big of a deal.
Whoa.
Yeah, went to the doc this morning about an hour and a half ago.
Whoa. What'd they say?
She said, well, the most important thing is, look, we're going to try to implant in November. So we'll see if it works.
Whoa.
To be clear, I'm not excited about it.
Oh.
I'm not excited about it. Sorry.
Listen, this is what I have said on this podcast before. Being pregnant is obviously not for everyone. Some women love being pregnant. Some women, it is very hard for them. Okay. the great thing, having a lot of kids, and I've said it before, isn't always the most compatible with being young, and not that you're young, but when you're still building in life, you're still trying to reach the goals that you have for yourself professionally. You still want to see the world and travel, and that's fucking hard when you have a bunch of kids. But the back half of your life is when it's like, dang, like I wish I had more kids. I wish I had more grandkids. I wish my Thanksgiving table was bigger. That is, I think, a feeling that a lot of people feel. And that's the push and pull. Like I'm sure at one point in my life down the line will be like, I wish I had more than 2 kids.
Yeah. The way that we feel is that our life is literally perfect. We have an amazing child. Life with one is amazing. It is not that chaotic. It is pretty easy and wonderful. And we're very happy and very content. We also are both super busy, and it's already very challenging to figure out childcare when we're both traveling or both working. And it's a lot. And so the thought of adding another person is stressful. And I don't feel like being pregnant again. But we want to have siblings around the dinner table, other kids. So we're just going to sacrifice. Montana is claiming now that she thinks that we did also send real invitations. I don't think that's true.
Oh, I love it when she calls you on your lies.
Well, she said in addition to the paperless post, because I know we sent a paperless post, but I really don't think we sent invitations, Montana.
I'm like 90% sure you did, only because I remember loving them. I remember thinking they were really cool. So
what did they look like? I don't have any memory of that.
Why would we do very both? Like Nashville-y. Like I remember one had like a wood vibe.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Shit. First of all, Montana, get off.
I know,
but also,
get out of here.
I would like to say that I have been invited to some like really, some insane weddings where they've got to be like $20 million and more. I mean, and they were paperless post invites. So
either way, I think it's totally fine.
No, some of the biggest.
But wow, I can't believe I lied about that.
Galas or whatever events that I've been invited to, paperless post. There's a very, very, very big event coming up shortly. Someone's birthday, someone very famous, and paperless post invite, or maybe or maybe an evite or something. It's just like a
Kris Jenner,
Erin.
I think it's okay for people to know she had a birthday. She's having a birthday. Okay, this says, be honest. Have either of you ever checked out your Wicca feet pages? I don't even know what Wicca feet is, but I can guess what it is.
No, I don't know what that is either.
Someone's feet?
Okay. Can I just say, I don't...
Wiccafeet.com.
I don't understand. I understand fetishes for like boobs and butts. Like, I get all that. I need...
Oh my God, this page is already really weird. Matched souls. Good thing come in pairs. Okay, celebrity search. I'm going to look myself up. And then I'll look you up.
What is the thing about feet? I genuinely...
Okay, lots of photos of me on here.
I always thought it was like a joke, but I guess this is like a real fetish for people.
My feet score is 4.94
out of 10?
Out of 5. It's pretty good.
Wait. You have a 4.9?
It's saying my shoe size is 8.5, but I'm actually a 9.
Erin lies.
I'm a 9. There's nothing cool about me lying about my foot size.
We got our feet scientifically dissected for our shoe brand.
They
told you were an 8.5.
Sarah, please remember this accurately, because actually what they said was, I am the most true 9 there is. I am a true straight down the middle 9.
No, there were areas where you were an 8.5. I remember.
No. Oh my God. This is so weird to see these pictures of my feet and my legs like close up.
Oh no. Please don't look me up. I don't want to know my score.
Okay, hold on.
Of course you're going to. You can't not.
Well, these are very ugly shoes I posted myself wearing years ago. Oh my God. These are just like some pictures that I haven't seen in a long time. Okay. I'm going to circle back and like take more time with my page. But for now, let's go look you up. Okay. 4.94 is my score. Sarah Foster.
Great. Here we go.
You're going to have a higher score, I bet.
No, I won't. Remember the guy that told me I have my calf is like not as good as yours. I remember I had like a...
Your score is slightly lower than mine, Sarah. Yeah. 4.88.
But what is this based on? This is bullshit.
Wow.
What is this?
Wow. Your feet are just not nearly as popular. Oh, we already have photos of you from our Airbnb shoot on here.
How's that even possible?
Because somebody is like, just like upload. This is a really funny picture.
No, okay, I don't want to see. I can't.
I just have to show this
No.
picture of you. Look at this. Look at this. Sarah, look.
What is happening?
Can you see?
Yeah, like laying on the floor.
Oh my God.
I want to know what is this based off of?
Oh, the scoring?
Yeah.
I think it's probably just like toe shape,
This is crazy.
overall beauty of the foot, elongated toes. And these are just
you know what?
guesses.
I think my really insane arch made me lose points. Like I have a very insane arch.
Oh God, here's real close-ups of your feet from the Shape of My Heart video.
Okay, that took me down because I had had a lot of salt the night before, so I was swollen.
Sarah, this is a really, really bad photo of your
I know.
foot.
No, I know, Erin.
Oh my God, are your feet like
Erin.
mangled?
No,
They're
Erin.
mangled. This is a mangled.
No, that's what took me down. That I knew it. When that video premiered, I was like, I would have been a star if it wasn't for the up close feet shots. It's crazy.
Look at these pictures of your feet. Oh,
no, it's
my God. This
what's
is
so
hysterical.
crazy. What's so crazy is that was like probably like a $10 million video, and they couldn't spring for like a pedicure for me. Like I was a kid. Like I didn't know.
Oh my God. This is amazing.
You know, this was I ate a lot of sodium the night before. I think I had like
Yeah.
Chinese food or something.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
A bad decision.
Very bad decision.
And that is.
But now, did the salt mangle your toes? I don't think it does that.
First of all, it was a terrible camera angle. It's all about angle and lighting.
Mm-hmm.
But that right there,
True.
that's what brought me down.
Wow.
That's what brought me
There's
down.
like
because
paparazzi photos I've never seen of ourselves. Oh God, I look terrible. What is my hair doing?
Okay,
God, I
all
had
right, let's
terrible
move on.
style.
Let's move on.
I had terrible style. What
Let's
is
move on.
happening in my hair? And my what is going on? These are terrible pictures of me.
I'm going to just cut to the chase. I'm going to just jump to it really fast. Granola, a lot of the time, is totally disguised as something healthy when it's really not, okay? Purely Elizabeth is the first granola where all the ingredients truly are superfoods. Truly is the meal that I feel so great about starting my morning off with and my kids, okay? It is beyond delicious, first and foremost, like beyond delicious. So that's the thing. Some of the ones that actually are good for you just taste awful. I'll just tell you what I do for Josie every morning, okay? I do pure, like 100% whole milk Greek yogurt, plain, Purely Elizabeth granola, chopped strawberries and blueberries, a little bit of honey, and a little bit of cinnamon. It is like the perfect way for her to start her day. Okay, the founder, Elizabeth, she is a certified holistic nutrition counselor and health coach. So she's obviously going at this from that perspective, which is a game changer. She's obviously creating the thing that she knows we need. Okay, you're getting organic oats and nutritious ancient grains and superfood seeds like chia, quinoa, and amaranth. It is delicious. It is a crunch that I cannot explain. You'll just have to try it for yourself, like the crunchy clusters. It also has a unique salty sweet taste, which we also love. It is USDA organic, gluten-free, vegan, baked with coconut oil and sustainably sourced coconut sugar and unrefined sugar. Okay, so visit purelyelizabeth.com and use the code FOSTER at checkout for 20% off. Purely Elizabeth, taste the obsession.
We have our newest protein obsession, which is Clean Simple Eats Clear Protein. Protein itself is widely known and understood now to be such an important part of our diet, especially for women. We are not eating enough protein. So meeting your protein goals every day is very important, but it's also very hard to get to the amount of protein that you should be having. And the Clean Simple Eats Clear Protein is such an interesting way to get your protein in. The one that I find to be so unique is their Clear Protein Soda. It is a canned drink. So it's Clean Simple Eats. They launched a first of its kind product. It is refreshing, it is light, it is bubbly, and it's perfect when you're busy and you're at work and you're running around, but you're trying to get your protein in. And everybody loves beverages with bubbles. Everyone's drinking these flavored sparkling drinks. Imagine if that drink just was filled with tons of protein and was delicious. So they have their frosted lemonade flavor. It has 20 grams of protein, okay? All of Clean Simple Eats protein is always third-party tested, which is very important. It's non-GMO, it is gluten-free. There are never any artificial ingredients, okay? The Clear Protein, it's a grass-fed whey protein isolate. It's ultra filtered, making it really low in lactose, so it's super easy to digest. Also, another female-founded and female-owned company, which we love because women helping women get their protein in is something that we love to support. So visit cleansimpleeats.com and use the code FOSTER20 at checkout for 20% off your first order. That's cleansimpleeats.com. The code is FOSTER20 for 20% off your first order.
Oh, wow. Sarah.
Oh,
This is a picture
okay.
that you posted of just getting a foot massage. Oh, yeah. This is just you getting a pedicure? You posted it?
No, you know what that place was?
The foot massage place.
There's a foot parlor, okay? On freaking Sunset.
Yeah,
and
I know.
La
I
Brea.
took you there.
It is, you guys. I wonder if it's still there. You guys.
You
for
get
like-
paparazzi'd a lot. I
for
don't.
for $25. Okay, or that's what it was then. You can go in and have like the most epic freaking leg, foot massage of your life. It puts you into a catatonic state. It is so amazing. And it's like you're laying there with like a bunch of other people, but they put something over your face. Like you feel actually very private. It is.
Oh my God, look at these old school paparazzi pictures of you and Tommy while you're pregnant.
Okay, you got to get off the internet now. Let's just get off.
Oh, sorry. I'm like a super fan.
Erin, do you remember that foot massage place?
I do. Of course. I introduced it to you.
We should go back there. It's
Okay.
You guys
Sorry,
got to.
I really need to know what these pictures are. What are these pictures?
I can't see. What are you showing me?
Feet.
I can't
These are
see.
your feet. What do you mean you can't see? You don't see that?
No.
All right, Sarah. Do you want me to keep piloting?
Yeah, keep piloting. That'd be great.
Okay.
God,
great.
this
I'm
is
doing-
very rare. This is very, very rare.
I don't know why I have like energy today. Very weird.
And you're not even taking the meds like I told you to, right?
Sarah, you're actually supposed to get on meds.
We
What happened
both-
to your meds?
We're both supposed to get on meds.
I'm on meds.
No, but you're on the antidepressant. You need to get the one that makes us more productive. What's that? The ADHD one. What's that one?
Ritalin or whatever that is.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But I do think that we are chemically imbalanced. I really do.
Well, I'm on Zoloft and I love it. Okay.
know.
This person says, did Erin get her eyebrows tattooed? And if so, does she recommend? Yes, I did get my eyebrows tattooed. And it is one of the best things I've done besides my lip tattoo. I'm obsessed with it. And I went to Contour and Ink and I cannot recommend it more highly. It's like giving life to my face.
I get a lot of messages from people asking about, oh, who did Erin's? It's like, go to her page, guys. Like, don't ask me.
Right. Well, it's because I don't read my DMs. But look at my eyebrows. I needed this so badly. I had bald blonde eyebrows. It was like I had none at all.
Is it painful?
I would say it's uncomfortable.
What are we supposed to do? If you guys hear this right in, what are we supposed to do for teen acne? Like, where are we at with that? It's been so long since
It
I've.
just feels like it's an internal thing, no?
Well,
Like it's
no. Well, first of all, she's on Rinvoq, which is a biologic medication. It's the only. I am obviously very natural, and I do all the natural things.
You're
but
not
this
that
is,
natural.
I'm not that natural. But no, this is something you can't get around this. Like, you need the hardcore medication because she has juvenile arthritis, and it's helping, and it's given her quality of life back. She doesn't limp anymore. The swelling has gone down. It's changed everything.
This is a side effect.
But it is a side effect. So it's like, what are we? I gave her retinol the other day because, like, and you should not do that to a 14-year-old. But I was like, I don't know. What are we doing? Write me, tell me, what are we doing for 14?
How's she eating? Is she eating clean?
Yeah, she eats okay.
What's her sugar intake? Because sugar's a big, big part of this.
Yeah, she probably eats too much sugar.
Yeah,
she probably eats too much sugar. All right. Well, let me know, guys. What podcast do you listen to, Erin?
I don't really listen to podcasts. Just gonna be honest.
Okay. What shows are you watching?
I just finished Adolescence last night, and then before that, we finished The Pit, and also Real Housewives of Miami, and The Valley, and I really want to watch Girlfriend or The Girlfriend.
What's
Robin
that?
Robin Wright Penn.
Okay.
And she is a mom who has a son that she's weirdly close to, and he gets a girlfriend, and she like hates the girlfriend.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Adolescence is hard to watch, right?
Yeah, but it's very good.
Oh my God. I swear. See, man, communication is just so amazing. I don't want to take it back to what I posted today, because like what I posted about that couple is just the figureheads for the bigger conversation, like who actually cares about them. But someone, basically wrote me like, I normally agree with all your takes, but this is just not a good take.
What?
We are not perfect. Neither are they, but actions have consequences, and they were exposed, and they deserve to be exposed.
Wrong.
Hold on.
Their consequences are only in their household.
Hold on. If they have not been cheating, this would have never happened. It's like someone doing something bad and not wanting to be exposed. I don't feel bad. I go, I'm going to respond to this. So I just said, but honestly, why do you care? I'm not being combative. I'm just truly trying to understand why we all cared so much. And then she just goes, to be honest, I have been cheated on.
Okay.
Here we go.
To be honest,
I have been cheated on, and I had wished the guilty parties could have been mocked by half the internet as it happened in this case. It would have been a way to ease my pain. Although it happened years ago and it no longer hurts, it was still satisfying to see the two cheaters being shamed. I was satisfied. I'm just being honest. Okay. I love this because I was able to get out of her what was truly behind it, which I totally get. We've all been cheated on.
Instead of your instinct, which would be like, okay, well, you're a fucking psycho. Sorry you're so dark that you want to see people blah, 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 and be combative, because then you would have never gotten to the truth.
I would have never gotten to the truth. And I relate to this.
For you again.
I relate to this because are you kidding? Like, I have been cheated on. I have been made a fool. I have been, like half of my entire 20s consisted of me just like feeling like shit about myself. I get it. And I would have loved that person to, lose everything in life. Like this isn't a new concept that we root for the demise of people that have wronged us, of people that have made us feel shame and all these things. And so
we're repeating ourselves now, but I like that exchange. All right, we have a lot of questions about Charles Porch and Robert Denning's wedding in Paris. I would consider it my wedding as well because I officiated.
You might have gotten more attention than the two grooms.
I agree. I actually was uncomfortable after the ceremony because I was getting so much attention. I felt like I needed to hide like a celebrity being chased by paparazzi. I mean, I was really getting a lot, and it was amazing. This wedding, you guys, was beyond.
No.
Well, first of all,
I've never experienced anything like it in my life.
Charles is the light of my life. Best friend for the longest time.
By the way,
person.
Was on the pod. Go back and listen to his episode because we manifested Robert. Okay. In this episode, we spoke into existence exactly what we wanted for Charles. And that is what he got.
And he got it.
And
it's crazy. I mean, it just makes me so happy he's had this happy ending. I mean, a happy beginning, because he deserves it. And then to have the honor of marrying them. I mean, I felt a lot of pressure. but I had these really adorable FaceTimes with their families, with their parents separately. Got all this info. And then, I took some big swings. I took some big risks in the ceremony and they really paid off. The ceremony was so special. Their vows were phenomenal. The tent that we were in for the wedding was one of the most beautiful tents I've ever seen. They got married at the Rodin Museum.
Erin, it was the most beautiful.
It was the most beautiful. They got married at the Rodin Museum outside. There were like swans in the distance. It was pouring, thundering rain, and then it stopped right for the ceremony. We stayed at the Bristol Hotel, which I've never stayed at in Paris. It was beyond. Never stayed at a hotel like that before. It was like being a queen for a weekend. I mean, it was just an unbelievable. I love Paris. Every time I go to Paris, I want to live there. I love Paris.
Yeah.
I did keep thinking I was in Italy. Like every time we went out to dinner, I didn't understand why there wasn't more pasta as an option.
I didn't want to leave my room.
Being reminded that I was not in Italy. I was in France.
I didn't want to leave my room because I was like, I'll never be back at the Hotel Bristol in a room like this. Like, it's just, I was like, I got to soak all this in.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And the
really
rain, a lot of people were like, oh no, it rained. The rain added to the romance. It's like the perfect scene out of a movie. It's like raining and you're, running
and it stops.
You're like running to the love of your life. And Charles and Robert it was such the perfect mix of comedy and heartfelt, and it's like they're
so special.
They're truly two people. I've said before, like, I think a lot of people can meet in this life and have a beautiful life and a lot of love and happiness and all those things. But I think some people are truly just like soulmates and would meet in any lifetime, and that is them.
Yeah, true. Their vows were so amazing.
Their vows. Here's what I don't understand. How is everyone a writer? How is everyone a good writer? Like, explain this to me.
I think if you had to sit down and write vows, you'd do a great job.
No, I don't know. It's just people are so, every wedding I go to or everything I go to, I'm like, how is everyone an incredible writer? How does everything
touching weddings that didn't have great vows? I mean, not most people, but I'm sure a lot of people's vows are like just basic. I don't know, normal.
I don't know. No, I feel like everyone always has amazing vows. I don't know. I don't understand how everyone's witty and smart, and
people are amazing.
People are amazing. There's so much talent out there.
There really is.
There's so much.
Anyway, it was amazing. Okay. You're just you're just like ramping up into like a new subject. You know what I mean? And I'm on a time limit here.
You're always on a time limit.
Yeah,
you know that, right? Like doing this pod, it's you're always trying to rush through something to get to something else.
I know. I hate living that way, but I'm trying to go.
So we have to.
But look, I have the day off work right now because it's Rosh Hashanah today. And so at 12:30, I'm supposed to go to the new house because I have to go meet our contractor there.
I get it all. I just think we owe our audience to not always have you rushing us through.
I agree. If it's a problem, then people should tell me because I'm not trying to rush people. I mean, I love doing the podcast.
They've told me before.
You know what? You live in the comments too much.
I know. I'm telling you, this last like 3 days, I've really been sort of saying to myself, like, I got to limit. I got to limit social media. I got to limit it.
Live in the comments, You
can't, of course, Erin, of course you can't live in the comments. I don't see every comment said to me, obviously, but it's like.
But do you still get a notification on your phone every time someone sends you like a message or tags you or writes anything?
If I follow that person, not like anybody.
Okay. No, I don't get any notification of any kind from any social media on my phone.
Yeah, that's better.
I only see anything if I go on Instagram to look.
Yeah, that's better.
You should do that.
Yeah, I got to do that.
All it does is it pulls you in. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, agree. Mom just wrote me. She responded to, speaking of looking in the comments, she responded to my story about the couple and she goes, "You okay?" ? This feels like she's like coming for me lately.
You okay is really, really, really funny. Like, she's worried about you.
You okay? I'm almost like, girl, what? Like, yeah,
but you don't. Okay? I mean, I've been concerned about your sanity before. This is not one of those times.
No, you okay with like 5 question marks. But you know what? You know what, Erin?
You triggered her. Oh, she's been cheated on. You triggered her.
Yeah.
Wow.
I shouldn't say that
Wow.
though. You triggered? I shouldn't say that.
No, you should not say you triggered.
So what should I say? Because I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay, if it was me, I would say
I'm good. You? No.
I would say LOL, yeah, why?
I'm great.
I'm
You're
great.
not-
Why?
Okay. Oh, there's Monty.
No, what's she saying? Oh God. Maybe
Okay.
let's wrap up after this. Just
Mhm.
lots to do. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Montana,
Mhm.
don't you have the day off?
Oh yeah.
Rosh
Why doesn't
Hashanah.
she have the day off?
It's Rosh Hashanah. Girl. Celebrate the new year.
You know what's funny is how I've always said September feels like a new year, and then it actually is your new year.
It's true. I mean, you're basically
Okay.
Jewish.
I just wrote mom. Yes. Why? Let's see what she says.
Okay. Is she writing?
No. All right. Is this Erin? I now I'm like feeling the flow. Now I'm into it. Now I'm getting into
too
it.
late. It's too late.